Hawaii, known for its stunning natural beauty and unique biodiversity, is facing a significant threat from invasive species. These plants and animals, often introduced by humans either accidentally or intentionally, are disrupting the island's fragile ecosystems. With no natural predators and a climate that favors rapid growth, these invaders can quickly overtake native species, causing long-term environmental damage. Let's dive into 7 invasive species that have become serious problems in Hawaii and the ongoing efforts to combat them. The little fire ant is a tiny but dangerous invader, originally from Central and South America, and first detected in Hawaii in 1999. Despite their size, these ants deliver painful stings that can cause intense irritation. They pose a serious threat to Hawaii's wildlife, agriculture, and even pets, often causing blindness in animals. Little fire ants can infest homes, making them a nuisance for residents. Their spread through tropical environments where they have no natural predators threatens native species, particularly birds and insects, and can significantly disrupt the balance of Hawaii's delicate ecosystems. Feral pigs were originally introduced to Hawaii by Polynesian settlers, with more breeds brought over by European explorers. Over time, these pigs have wreaked havoc on Hawaii's ecosystems. They root through the soil, causing massive damage to native plants and promoting the spread of invasive plant species. Their rooting also leads to soil erosion, which can further degrade native forests and water systems. Feral pigs are also vectors for diseases that affect both wildlife and livestock. Their presence is a major obstacle to conservation efforts, aiming to protect Hawaii's native habitats and biodiversity. Maconia is a fast-growing invasive plant introduced to Hawaii in the 1960s as an ornamental species. This plant is notorious for its ability to form dense stands, which quickly outcompete native Hawaiian plants. Its large leaves block sunlight from reaching the forest floor, disrupting the growth of local species. Maconia's shallow root system contributes to severe soil erosion, particularly in rainforests, leading to landslides and further habitat degradation. The plant's rapid spread is considered one of the most significant threats to Hawaii's fragile rainforest ecosystems, prompting large-scale eradication efforts by environmental groups. The cane toad, originally from Central and South America, was introduced to Hawaii in 1932 to control agricultural pests in sugarcane fields. However, these toads have become a serious threat to native wildlife. Cane toads secrete a potent toxin that can kill animals that try to eat them, including pets and local species. With no natural predators in Hawaii, their population has grown unchecked. This invasive species not only disrupts local ecosystems, but also poses a risk to humans, particularly children and pets, who may come into contact with the toad's toxic secretions. Though not yet established in Hawaii, the brown tree snake poses a significant potential threat. Native to Australia and Papua New Guinea, it was accidentally introduced to Guam after World War II, where it decimated the island's bird populations. If introduced to Hawaii, the brown tree snake could cause similar devastation, as many of Hawaii's native birds have no defenses against such predators. The snake could also affect Hawaii's power grid by climbing utility poles, causing blackouts. Preventive measures are in place, but the risk remains high due to the snake's presence on nearby islands. Himalayan ginger is an ornamental plant introduced to Hawaii that has since become a destructive invader. This fast-growing plant forms dense thickets, crowding out native species and altering the structure of Hawaiian forests. Its shallow root system destabilizes soil, leading to increased erosion and the loss of important nutrients in the ecosystem. The plant's rapid spread poses a significant threat to biodiversity, especially in Hawaii's rainforest, where native plants and animals depend on a delicate balance. Control efforts are ongoing, but Himalayan ginger continues to be a major concern for conservationists. The Coineal scale is a small insect introduced to Hawaii that feeds on the sap of native plants like ohia, which are essential to Hawaiian ecosystems. These insects weaken and kill their host plants by draining nutrients, leaving them vulnerable to disease and other environmental stresses. The decline of native plants, especially ohia, has a ripple effect on the entire ecosystem, threatening native wildlife that relies on these plants for food and shelter. Conservation efforts to manage the Coineal scale are critical, as it jeopardizes the health of Hawaii's forests and biodiversity. Invasive species in Hawaii represent an ongoing and serious challenge to the state's natural ecosystems. Each of these species, whether animal or plant, continues to threaten the balance of life on the islands, often pushing native species to the brink. Conservation efforts are crucial to managing the spread of these invaders, but the fight to protect Hawaii's unique biodiversity is far from over. Awareness and proactive measures are key in ensuring that these islands remain the vibrant and biodiverse ecosystems they've always been.